Greetings to you all. In this session, we would like to discuss the phases in community organization. Now, before discussing the different phases of community organization, let us have an introductory note on the concept of community organization. In short, community organization in social work means helping the community to solve its problems. Helping the community to solve its problems. It is sometimes used to denote a method of social work. It is a method of social work to intervene in the life of a community. The aim of community organization is developing capacity in the community by making it more organized to handle its own needs and problems. That means community organization is recognized in social work as a method to do welfare works in a community and helping the community to develop its own capacity to be more organized and to help develop the capacity in the community to handle its own needs and problems. Now, when a social worker has to work as a community worker or has to begin his social work with communities, various phases are actually needed to be observed. He has to pass through a set of various phases. Number one, we can say that identifying the problem affecting the community, number one. And under that we can a community worker can gather information on the following topics to identify the problem affecting a community. Number one, the nature of the problem. These are actually will come under identifying the problem. The nature of the problem, severity of the problem, understanding of the problem, location, whether it is institutional or social, location of the problem, causation of the problem, recognition of the need for change, scope of the problem, who are affected actually, efforts made or to be made to solve the problem, effectiveness of the previous efforts, reasons for success or failure. So these are the things to be looked into while identifying the problem of a community. Number two, perception of the problem, facts and data. So under this phase, while he has to perceive of the problem, then regarding facts and data, he has to look into the following facts very intensely, the following conditions very intensively. Number one, attitude of the community. This is the second phase in community organization, perception of the problem, facts and data. Under this, we can find that we can identify three sub-phases. attitude of the community, perception of the problem, significant different attitudes. So these are the facts to be unearthed by a social worker while he works with communities. Third phase in community organization is a structural functional analysis. Now, what is structural functional analysis? Structural functional analysis implies the following facts. Number one, origin of the problem. From where the problem has arisen. Number two, characteristics of community structure that maintains problems. Then we can say forces operating favorably and unfavorably. Significant element of the social structure. Number four phase, beneficiaries profile. Very important, beneficiaries profile. So, what are the facts or what are the features that have to be looked into? Number one, population segments. Number two, physical surroundings of the community. Number three, factors operating as individual determinants. Number four, client divisional and cleavages. Number five, significant relation with other parts of the social structure. Number six, level of acceptance of plans. Number seven, barriers into the way of acceptance. Number eight, significance of the barriers. So these are the sub-facts to be unearthed while examining the beneficiary's profile. Number five, action plan. Under action plan, following sub-phases comes thinking of various possible course of action. Number two, analysis of the course of action in terms of cost, efforts, consequences, effectiveness, acceptability. Number three, selecting the best possible course of action. Number four, analysis of the problem solving structure and process. Number six, determination of the strategy. Level of efforts required for success. These are the sub-phases. Level of effort required for success. Nature of activities required. Minimum work required. Action system. Number four, action system. Number four sub-phases. Action system, individual conscientization, group conscientization, organization and planning, developing skills, administrative techniques. These are some of the determinants of strategies. Number 7, Linking people with programs. How to link the people with programs. So, under this one main subphase is area. Under area we will have to we will have to analyze the levels of need analysis, nature of the activities required, strategy determination, planning action, implementation and management. Another subphase under linking people with programs is approaches. Various approaches may be taken into consideration, like number 1, individual approach, number 2, extensive approach, number 3, community education, number 4, need-based approach. Under linking people with program, third subphase we can say steps to be taken. Number A, we can say A, or the just to understand the how to arouse consciousness actually about the problem. We'll have to arouse a sense of consciousness about the problem among the people that are covered under steps to be undertaken. Popularization of the problem, creation of motivating force for solving the problem, suggestion invitation, resource utilization, rendering proper knowledge, promotion for action of practice, regular contact, follow-up. Number 8, implementation and evaluation, effectiveness of action, success of strategy in problem solving, weakness in action, designing new action and strategy. These are to be covered under implementation and evaluation. Last but not least, we can say that building counter system. Such system building aims to develop a power base from which changes in existing system can be implemented for the betterment of the people. So, this in brief, we can say that these are the phases of community organization. So, this is actually a very vast topic and it needs further discussion. And anyway, if we get time, definitely we'll get time in some time and we'll definitely discuss in details about it. Thank you so much.